Alright guys, welcome back to our PSD to HTML series. In the last video we built this section in here and now we are almost getting to an end, so we just missed this section in here to build and these two in here, reservation and the footer. So in this video I'm just gonna cover this one in here and then I'm gonna have one final one that probably I will upload tomorrow about these two in here. So it should be quite fast now. Alright, so let's get started with this section in here. So first thing I'm gonna do is go in here to my Visual Studio Code. I'm gonna put this one in here, these comments, just like to separate our code really well. Let me just see. So it should be in here. Okay, so I'm gonna put these, copy this, and I'm gonna put this in here, and I'm gonna put end of the special menu section. And now in this video we're gonna build this section in here, which is our menu. Okay, let me go in here, start our menu section. Okay, first of all I'm gonna create a div just like this one in here. Okay, let me just put this in here and I'm gonna call it our menu section. And inside of this, what I want to have this title and this title. It is gonna be exactly the same like before. Okay, I'm gonna put it in here, something like this, and I'm gonna put our menu and our menu h2. Let me just copy this and we can go in here now. Okay, I'm gonna put this one and let me just put the separated in here just like I did in the other videos, so you know where everything is going. So this section in here is gonna be our menu section. Okay, we got this one and I'm gonna put the h2 as well. Okay, so let's see how does this look like. We got this one and this one, which should be almost the same. Look, how almost the same what we had in here from before. So let me see in here, special menu h1. So I'm gonna copy these two and then obviously I'm just gonna change this stuff. So I'm gonna copy this, I'm gonna put it in here, and I'm gonna copy this and I'm gonna put it in here, and in here this one I want to be white, I think, and that should be it. Okay, let me get rid of this. And also this section in here, our menu section, let me just go in here. Okay, I want to have a background image with a URL of /images, and I want to have the pancake.jpg. Okay, this is in our image folders. You're gonna see how does it look like. Is this one in here? Okay, the one that I want to put. But this one, actually, let me just put this in here. Background size, that's what I want to put, is gonna be cover. Let's see how does this look like. Let's refresh, and yeah, at the moment you can't see everything yet. Let me just see, why is this in here? Oh, okay, our menu section, this is still inside of this one. We actually need to put this outside. That's a small mistake in here. Look, we need to grab this like this and put it in here. Okay, this should be now the correct section. Okay, I'm just put in here this. Let's go in here, let's refresh, and okay, now it's working fine. So we got this one in here. let me also put in here, I want this to have a text align center. Okay, so everything is going to be aligned in the center. So just like this. This is fine. Okay, let me just see. I think I can put in here some padding as well, so things will look a little bit better. Let's put in here, and yeah, you got some padding at the top, at the bottom. This is already starting to look better. Okay, let's go in here now and just create like one of these two columns, I guess. Two columns, and then we can put these button. Alright, so first thing I want to do is I'm going to create in here a div with a class of our menu row. Okay, and inside I'm going to have div with a class of our menu call. Okay, I'm going to have two of them. I'm just going to create one and then I'm going to copy, because this one is going to be exactly the same. So in here, what I'm going to do is I will probably create a div with, for example, some kind, this is going to be some kind of food. So food, and then I'm going to have, so I'm going to put maybe food container. And then I'm going to put food title, food ingredients, and this is going to be food price. I don't know, something like this. You can give it whatever name you want. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's put this in here, something like this. Div with a class of food container. I'm not sure if we have something like this, but let me just copy this, do a search in here. There is none. Okay, there is only one, if you can see in here at the top. So now that we got this, I'm gonna put maybe a h1 with a class of food title, and then I'm gonna have something like this is gonna be like a h3 of food ingredients. Okay, and after I'm gonna put just like a regular span, just a span, and I'm gonna put in here with a class of food price. All right, and this was like $50. And in here, let's see, pomegranates. I'm just gonna put something random. I'm gonna put in here maybe, let's say pizza, and then I'm gonna put in here mozzarella, and then I'm gonna put cheese. I'm gonna put tomatoes, mushrooms. You can put whatever you want. Okay, so something like this. This is like too expensive. I'm gonna put $30. Okay, we got 4 of them, so I'm gonna copy this. I'm gonna put this one in here too. Okay, and let me just see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and I'm gonna copy all of these. Then I'm gonna create another one. Okay, let's see how does this look like at the moment. Okay, we got all of this stuff in here. So this is not exactly as we want, but we will fix this now. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, it's the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that's fine. First of all, let's put all of these in here to be with the color of white. So in here, I'm gonna put food container. Okay, so food container, because he's the parent, is gonna say all the children are gonna have the same color. Okay, so I'm gonna put the color to be white. Let's refresh. That's fine. And then I'm gonna put the text align to be on the left in here. Okay, let's refresh, and it's already looking better. But as you can see, look, this background image in here is not dark enough, so it's gonna be some problem. Look, this image in here is a little bit darker, so we're gonna do like we did in here in this section. All right, in this section, if you remember, look, we have some kind of and in here at the top we did the same, some kind of overlay. Let me just go in here at the top, try to grab something. So where is it? I'll try to find, look, there is one in here. So I'm just gonna copy this, put it down here. For sure you will remember that we did this in some previous videos. Just gonna copy what's in here. I'm gonna paste it in here, and we should be fine now. Okay, let me refresh the page. Let me go in here, look. It's already looking better. But I think it's too dark now. So let me just go in here. So maybe I'm gonna put something like 0.6, I guess. 0.6 should be less. Yeah, look, now is better. Okay, so now I want to put these two columns one next to the other. So for that, let me first of all go in here and put my full, what's it? I want to target my row. So where is it? This one, our menu row in here. Okay, I'm gonna put these in here, like display of flags. This is so I can put everything in the middle together. You will see. Justify content. So display of flags. Justify content. I'm gonna put these like space around. Okay, let's see how does this look like. And I want this one in here, our menu call. So this one in here to have a width of 30, maybe like 40% of the page. And I want to say that the max width is going to be maybe like 500 pixels. So we got this one. Let's refresh and look. Now we got one in here and another one in here. I think this is okay. Let me just see. I think this is looking fine. Okay, so we got this one in here, and if I increase even, look, I think it's looking fine. Maybe I don't want to do this. Maybe I want to put so they can stay a little bit more close to each other. I'm gonna put the justify content. I'm gonna put center. Okay, and then I'm gonna put the margin to be maybe like 30 pixels all around. Maybe this one will work better. Yeah, you see they're a little bit more closer now. Okay, so if this is fine now, what I want to do is just now put these kind of dots. Okay, so in here, let me see, I think something like this, I don't know. We will see if it's enough or not. Oops. Let me just go back in here. Let me refresh the page. Yeah, look. Maybe I want to cut like 3, maybe. 3 of them. So in here I'm gonna put 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna copy these. Just gonna copy these and put it in all the other ones. Okay. refresh, and this is fine. Now we want to put maybe this price in here. We want to put it in here, just in front of it. So let me just, so I will maybe like swap this one in here to this one. Okay, so I think like this it will look better. So let me just basically copy what's in here, copy this, copy this, copy this, and copy this, and refresh. And now we just need to put this basically now. Let's see. So we got this one in here, the H1. Okay, and what's the name of this H1? Food title. Okay, let's go in here. So food title. First of all, I want to have a display of inline block, so it doesn't take the full width of the page. Look in here, if I select it, look, it's taking the full width of the parent. I just want to take the exact amount that is in here. All right. Okay, so this one is like that. I will refresh the page and see. Look, now it's already in here. Now this price in here, let's see what we have in here with the price. We got food price. Okay, let's put this one in here. I want to have a font. I want to have a font size of maybe, I don't know, 40 pixels. The color is going to be this kind of orange. Okay, and let's see. Yeah, I think I want this other kind of font family. I think is this one, if I'm not wrong. So I think is this one. Let's refresh, and yeah, it's looking better, but now it's a bit too much. Let's put these maybe like 25 pixels. Okay, so yeah, I think like this is better. I think like this is looking better. But now also this one I want to be the same, and I think this other one is just like yeah, it's gonna be the same. So maybe I'm gonna put this font family for all of them in the food container, something like this. Okay, yeah, look, mushrooms. Okay, maybe let me just see in here. I think this is not the correct font that we want, but font weight, exactly. I'm gonna try to put this maybe with a font weight. Let's see. Okay, we got this one, the food price. This is fine. I'm gonna put this stuff in here like this. Mozzarella, cheese, tomatoes, and mushrooms, all in lowercase. Okay. I'm gonna put the same in all of the other ones. And so this is food ingredients. So let me go in here. Food ingredients, I want to have a font weight of 400. Okay, let's refresh, and yeah, now it's looking better. So like this. This one in here has to be like all uppercase, I guess. So what I'm gonna do is the food title is gonna have a text transform uppercase, text transform uppercase to be all uppercase in here. I'm gonna refresh. Look, now it's all uppercase. And now let's give it a little bit of a margin bottom to all of these. So let's see in here which one we have. We have the food container. So food container, let's give a margin bottom, maybe like 25 pixels. Okay, good. 25 pixels is already better. But I think this one is a little bit too big, this. Let's just try it in here. This H1, let's put a font size. I'm gonna put in here font size of maybe like 28 pixels. Maybe it's even too much. I think 26, this is like the best one. Okay, 26. Yeah, okay, let's put this 26 in here for the food, I think it's food title. Okay, and I also think that maybe all of these things in here. Okay, I'm gonna just copy this out and I'm gonna put this in a span. Okay, so I'm gonna put this on a span and I'm gonna put this in here. And I think this should look better now. Yeah, look, this small one. I think it's better if this one is a little bit too heavy. So something like this. But then there is not enough space still. So maybe in this span I need to put a little bit more. Maybe like this. Let's refresh. Yeah, I'm gonna put even a bit more because it's not still until the end. I'm gonna refresh. I think, yeah, like this is better. So let me just copy this. I'm gonna copy on all the other ones like this, like this, and like this. Okay, I'm gonna copy this call and I'm gonna do the same in this one in here now. We've got this one. Okay, so let's refresh. And yeah, there it is. Okay, I still think that this is, yeah, this is not really centered. So let's try to push this all in the middle. So maybe in here, in my food container, I can put something like, where is it? My food container. To put just like everything in the middle, because I don't think it's centered on the page. Margin, I'm gonna put margin 0. So margin maybe like it's not food container. Wait a second. Is this one our menu call? Okay. Or we could do something different. Let's say, for example, in here, I could do something different in here. Maybe, for example, these food containers in here, let me see what's the width in here. So it has a width of like 500 pixels. Yeah, you know, I could put something like this. This one in here. Let me see if this could go with some kind of float. I think I never use float in here in my... Yeah, look at this. So if I could float this to the right, and in here the container, or this one, I'm gonna give it a max width of yeah, I could give a width instead. Look, a width of 335 pixels, something like this. Okay, where is it? Let me just go back. 335 pixels. So 335 pixels. Get rid of this max width. Oops. Get rid of this. All right. Refresh the page and look, it's already looking much better. It's already, so it's in here in the middle. But you guys, obviously, you can go look and play around with this even more. For example, this one in here, the food ingredients, I could put maybe a font size of I don't know, 14 pixels to make it even smaller. Look, now it's a little bit closer to what's in here. So we got this one, and I think this one in here is still a little bit too big, this one. So maybe I could put a font size in here of look, 20 pixels. Maybe look, 18 pixels. I'm gonna put pomegranate shots just to be a little bit so this one in here, 18 pixels. Okay, so food title, 18 pixels. And I could put in here pomegranate shots, just for you to see exactly how it is in the other one, to be close, you know. So this one, okay. I'm gonna copy the same in here. Just gonna leave one or the other, just like pizza, just for you to see. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Of course, now we need to remove some of this stuff. Right. Okay, I'm just gonna do this in here in this one. So got pomegranate shots. I'm just gonna remove a couple of them. I'm gonna see how does this look like. Still a lot, so I'm gonna get maybe this one, refresh, and yeah, this one in here is perfect now. Okay, so I'm gonna copy this one over the other ones. So we got H3, so I'm gonna put this one in here, in here, in here, and now copy this call and just paste it up here. Okay, this should be fixed now. Let's refresh, and ta-da, there it is. Alright guys, so that's it basically for this section. Look, is a lot closer. If you want, of course, you can even stretch this out a little bit more if you want to increase the width, but basically that's it, you know. If you have any questions, just as usual, just let me know in the comments down below. Oh, wait a second, we forgot our view all menu. Let me just put this one in here quickly. Just before we finish. So our menu call. Okay. So I'm gonna put in here a with a class of our menu button. Okay. How could I forget about this? This one in here, let's say there was a recipes.html. You have another page in here. You could just put the name of the page that you have, and this would link there. Alright, so we got this href in here, and what does it say in here? View all menu. Okay, so view all menu. Let's copy this. Let's copy this class. Let's put it in here. Now let's put a border of 1 pixel, solid white. Let me refresh, and it's better in here. All right, let's take care of this text decoration to be none. Okay, to get rid of this underline that we have in there, let's put the color to be white. Let's refresh, and it looks better already. Let's put what I want to have this kind of, yeah, something like this. Okay, this font family, the font size is going to be maybe like 24 pixels. Let's refresh. I think it's too much. Maybe it's going to be 18 pixels. Okay, let's refresh. Now I want to put a little bit of padding, okay? So padding maybe like 20 pixels top and bottom and 40 pixels left and right. We will see how it looks like. It's too big, okay? It's too big. So in here, top and bottom, maybe 10 pixels. Let's refresh and starting to look better. A little bit closer to this one. I think the font size is still a little bit too big. So I'm going to put 16 pixels. Okay, yeah, look. Much closer now to what is in there. I still want to put it a little bit smaller. I don't know, I'm going to put 14 pixels. Look. Look, much better. Okay. I'm going to give it a little bit of more space in here on the bottom. So where it's in here, food container, this section in here. I'm just going to put in here padding. Bottom, I'm going to put maybe 150 pixels. Okay. I want to have a little bit more space down here. Okay. Yeah. As you can see, look. Now there is a little bit more space in here. They should be the same on the top. So let me just put this all around. Maybe 150 pixels, top and bottom, and on left and right 50 pixels. It doesn't really matter, but oh, we did something wrong in here. What did we do? With that padding bottom. This is padding, okay? Refresh and look, a lot more space on the top, and on the bottom this is the same. So yeah, now that's it, guys. We got in here what we want. That's it. You know, I could actually even do something different. I could put in here, for example, a transition just to make this look a little bit better. So for example, in here in our menu button, if I'm gonna do a hover, so I'm gonna do a hover. I'm gonna have a background color of let's say RGBA, and is gonna be, for example, 255, 255, 255, and the opacity is gonna be 0.8, and the color is gonna be black of the text. Okay, and I'm gonna put in here that the transition is gonna be all 0.3 seconds is in out. Okay, so this is to be a smooth transition. Let's refresh. Let's see what happens. Look how nice. You see, you want even something else. Look, for example, I could for example, in here, instead of having this padding, I could have, for example, less padding on the left and right, so the button is going to shrink. Let's say I'm going to put 25. Okay, look, now the button is going to change the size when we hover. Look, what do you think, huh? Looks cool, no? So yeah, that's it for this video, guys. I hope you are enjoying this. There is only one video left now, and it's going to be with this one in here, with this section and this one after. So it's going to be like very straightforward and very easy. Alright guys, so I hope you like this video. Give me a thumbs up if you like it, and I'll see you in the next one.